Are you or a loved one disabled? Do you feel alone, lost, and confused as to how to win your Social Security case? If you're watching this video, it's probably because you have so many questions and you're desperately looking for the answers. Hi, my name is Avi Leibovic, and I'm the owner at Benefits for All and the lead attorney at Avi Leibovic Associates. Over the course of my 20-year career, I've overseen the processing and screening of over 500,000 disability cases, working with the largest hospitals, neighborhood clinics, primary care physicians, and even individuals who had no access to care at all. My strategies for how to win the case have made me one of the top experts in Social Security law in the entire nation. My life and my career were going great. And then one day it all came crashing down. It started first with some abdominal pains. And before I knew it, I'd been admitted to the hospital several times and I required multiple surgeries. I found myself unable to work and disabled and in desperate need of my own benefits. I understand exactly how you feel. I was in your shoes. And I'm going to take you through the process and help you and give you everything that I know so that you can win your case. I'm recovered and I'm back at work. And I have a newfound passion for helping disabled people because I myself have been there too. Call our office today for a free screening and to see how we can help you with your Social Security case. At the same time, enjoy these videos and webinars that we've prepared to you to help you understand how to win your Social Security case.
Hi everyone, this is Avi Leibovic and you're watching another amazing webinar brought to you by Benefits for All, where we teach you how to win your Social Security disability case without having to pay the costs of an expensive attorney. I'm in Alligator Alley in the swamp section over here in Alabama. You know, I've been wanting to go out to a swampy area since first starting this trip. Had the chance to go out to the desert, out by Arizona, by New Mexico. Had a chance to go out to farmland in Kansas and other places. Had a chance to go see by the ocean, by the water, both on the East Coast and on the West Coast, either in California or even up by Maine. Had a chance to go ahead and see forest, right? New Hampshire, several different forests we went through. The forests are unbelievable. Arkansas, there was just a lot of forests that we've seen. Had some chance to see cities. You know, we've been to Boston, we've been to Manhattan. So many different cities that we've seen and different vibes and feelings of the environment, of the people. I hadn't had a chance to go to a swamp, so here we are in a swamp. And it looks kind of swampy. And I'm just reminding myself of something that I heard the Republican nominee for president, Donald Trump, said yesterday or the other day. He said that once he gets to Washington as the president, once he wins, he says he's going to drain the swamp. He's going to drain the swamp. And what did he mean by that? He meant that, you know, the swamp is usually conducive of an environment towards bringing slithery, slimy, snaky, alligatory, crocodile-y, treacherous, you know, animals, you know, man-eating animals, whatever it is. A swamp gives an image of you go out in the swamp, unless you know your markers, your natural landmarkers, your landmarks, you're going to get totally lost out in a swamp. It's a place of almost no return that is infested with wild people. And he saying that was that he was going to go ahead and drain the swamp and make Washington a place where people don't get lost anymore and things get done, and that it wasn't filled with animals but filled with, you know, real people who care about our communities and care about the growth of the United States and the prosperity of the United States, and he wanted to clean that. Anyway, so here I am, and I wanted to use that again as a little bit of a springboard for talking about SSI and SSDI. First off, just like we said, a swamp is filled with a lot of unsavory characters, alligators, snakes, crocodiles, mosquitoes, whatever it is. You're going to find as you go through this Social Security process a bunch of unsavory characters. I mean, it would be awesome. It would be ideal if, as you went through this process, you met friendly, courteous people at the hospitals, and friendly and courteous people at the doctor's offices, and friendly and courteous people at the consultative examinations, and at the district offices, and at the disability determination services, and at the ODARs, and at the payment centers, right? It would just be terrific if everyone was so friendly and so nice and understanding of how you feel and that this is hard for you. But unfortunately, you're going to meet a lot of people who are not going to return your phone calls. You're going to meet a lot of people who are going to snap back at you like an alligator. They're going to snack back at you when they don't like what you have to say, or when you dispute them, or you say, I need it now, or can you send it to me, or that makes no sense. Why do I have to come down there in person with a cashier's check? Why can't I just come in cash? I mean, there's all these crazy rules for requesting medical records or dealing with the district offices, the ODAR. You're going to feel just like an alligator is snapping at you, or a snake is coiling its way around you, or a mosquito is buzzing around you and annoying you and, biting you. You're going to have part of that, but you have to first understand that before you go into a swamp, you would need to take some insect repellent, and you would need to make sure you understood what type of animals you're going to face, so you understood how to react and how to respond once you came in contact with those animals. You need to know that before you go into this, I'm giving you the fair warning now, you're going to encounter a lot of unsavory characters. You need to prepare yourself. If you're the type of person who's prone to anger, if you're the type of person who's prone to rage, if you're the type of person who's prone to stress or aggravation, this may not be for you, and you may be better off just hiring an attorney. If you're the type of person who can go ahead and you can calmly keep yourself together, keep your composure, even when confronted with obstacles and challenges and unsavory characters who don't want to help you. People who promise you that they're going to call you back and they don't call you back. People who promise you they're going to send you something and they don't send you something. It's very, very frustrating, and you have to understand your disposition and your character to see if this is cut out for you. The second thing is, like we said a moment ago, that when you go into a swamp, you feel like, it all looks the same, and if you don't have your landmarks, you'll never find your way out. And it's the same thing with the Social Security. People tell me that they go down this road of applying for Social Security and they never find their way out. So let's give you some landmarks. We've talked about it many times before. It's so easy. It's so simple. We're going to start with 3 major landmarks: the application, the reconsideration, and the request for hearing. Those are 3 major landmarks. You're either filing the application, you're either filing a request for reconsideration, or you're either filing an appeal. Those are 3 very important landmarks. Let me give you 2 other items that help you get your bearings. One is SSI, Title 16, and one is SSDI, Title 2. SSI stands for Supplemental Security Income. SSDI stands for Social Security Disability Insurance, right? So often you're going to get letters from Social Security, and you're not sure maybe if you applied for Title 2 or Title 16, if that letter on a denial is a denial for Title 2 or denial 16. You have to remember you're going to get 2 sets of everything if you applied for both SSI and SSDI. You're not going to get one letter that covers both your Title 2 and Title 16 claim. In fact, you're going to have different people in the district office who are working up those cases. So 2 important landmarks are the letters that you get and the people that you're dealing with. Are you dealing with someone who's overseeing the SSI portion, or are you dealing with someone who's dealing with the SSDI portion? That's another 2 landmarks. Another important landmark is the players in the game. We have the district office, we have disability determination services, we have the ODAR offices, we have the payment centers. Who are you dealing with? Those are important landmarks. Knowing who you're dealing with will help focus you so you don't get lost in the swamp, right? There's a lot of other items which I think the webinars that are on the side of your pages highlight these items, and they review these items, and they teach you, again, how to make sure that you are prepared for the different types of people and obstacles that you're going to encounter, right? Just like in a swamp, you'd be prepared for the alligators and the crocodiles and the snakes and the mosquitoes. And there's a lot of different webinars that talk about, again, the landmarks to know where you are in your maze. If you're at the application, if you're at the recon, if you're at the hearing, if you're dealing with SSI or SSDI, if you're dealing with the district office, disability determination service office, or an ODAR office, or a payment office, there are ways for you to get your bearings so that you don't feel lost. If you look on the side of your page here, you're going to see some pictures and some layouts and resources and grids and flowcharts that you can download that will help you clearly understand how the process goes from player number 1 to player number 2 to player number 3 to player number 4. It's just a straight line, folks. It's not complicated, and you can do it. I'm so happy that you had a chance to join me on this journey through the United States as we go from state to state, west coast to east coast, north to south. We're checking out all the communities. I want to get a feeling and a sense of America. I want to get a feeling and sense of your state and a feeling and sense of your county and your community. So when you call me, I'm just not another attorney on the internet who's just working off of your name and trying to make some money, but you'll be able to talk to me and understand that I'm someone who's been in the swamps, so to speak, and been in the forest areas, so to speak, and been in the desert regions, so to speak, and been in the farmlands, so to speak, and been by the coasts and by the water, so to speak, and been in the big cities, so to speak. I'm a jack of all trades that's only focused on one thing. Focused on helping you win your Social Security disability benefits and teaching you how to do it so that you don't have to pay the cost of an expensive disability attorney. No one wants to pay 25% or $6,000, whichever is less. And I'm going to teach you how to do it. If you feel that you're not up to it, then you have to get someone to help you. But if you trust me, if you trust yourself, and if you follow the instructions on these webinars, I will help you find your way through the swamp in safety and to find your way out. My name is Avi Leibovic. It's been a privilege for me to go ahead and share with you some landmarks and some ideas relating to swamps and relating to how to understand where you're at with landmarks and how to prepare yourself for the unsavory characters you might meet. Please download some of the other webinars, tell your friends about it. You're gonna learn, you're gonna understand the whole change, all the webinars are gonna be a game changer for you in this process. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. And from Alligator Alley in Alabama, from the swamps, we're going to swivel around here so everyone can take a look at the swamps. And on behalf of all the alligators over here, we wish you only the best, and we wish you continued success and good health. Thank you very much. Let's turn the camera and let's take a look. All right, Swamp Alley, filled with alligators. They got us on a little bridge over here that takes us out and takes us around. And as you can see, you can't really see too many alligators from this vantage point because they're either under the water or they're nestled in their little hiding places. But trust me, they're here. It's pretty wild. You can come and you could feed them. It's great for the family. It's great for coming down here. And I encourage you all to come. All right, all the best, WWW, and benefits for all. And last time, my name is Avi Leibovic. Thank you so much.